Hey guys, this is Foolish Mortal 42 back with some more World of Warcraft with Goblin, our Draenei hunter, and I'm not for sure which pet we're going to get out. Probably none. We've got Tormok, our bodyguard. We're going to just kind of keep him, I think. Well, actually, no. Let's bring out. Actually, this is a dog that I got from. Oh gosh, what zone was that in? Yeah, Zuldrak. They spawn right around here. They're actually a demon pet, or they're actually one of the few demon subtypes that are actually a dog, and its buff is strength, agility, and intellect increased by 5%. It's kind of cool looking. I like it. It doesn't have like the howl or anything like that, so probably not going to use him. So let's just bring out our old pal Red Fang here. So that's our crit buff there, and I can't actually remember where I got that wolf at, but that's the old world, vanilla WoW wolf skin. I like that classic look. Tormok, I did actually find a device. There it is. Bodyguard miniaturization device. It's 250 resources. So now you can actually see me instead of Tormok's back. You can buy that from the barracks. So, gonna make sure my make sure my overlay is activated there. And so anyway, just got home from work. I did a quick BRF normal. I've only still got 152. I'm about halfway there on my second elemental tablet for our legendary ring quest. So I'm slowly chipping away on that. I've not actually got a chance to play much this week. But one thing that I actually did upgrade, I got my elemental level 665, so that's awesome. I replaced my Thunder Tower's targeting reticle finally with the meaty Dragon Spine trophy, which drops off of Gruul the Dragon Slayer in BRF Normal. I was very, very happy to see that drop. We had a really good run, so yeah. So the only thing I have left to upgrade is these bracers, which I'm kind of slowly chipping away on, because that's maxed out, and the rest of this stuff is pretty maxed out for what we're doing right now. I definitely need to get a new weapon. But anyway, what I was going to do, I noticed that Harrison Jones was in our garrison, and we've got a new treasure contract, the Artificer. I have heard of a Draenei Artificer by the name of Matun that was seeking to restore an old Draenei crystal, possibly of Naru origin. He called the crystal the Dream of Argus. The Draenei went missing after seeking out help from the Shadow Moon Orcs back before they allied themselves with the Iron Horde. One of your scouts recently spotted a Draenei matching the description of Matun near the entrance of the Pillars of Fate. Go there and see what you can dig up. So, I don't think I've actually done this yet. Now that I've actually started recording, let's actually look that up. Alright, that's the garrison campaigns. Let's see. Is it buried treasures? No. Well, I can't figure out which one it is. Maybe it's under Garrison. It's not under missions, surely. I know it's in here somewhere. Oh, there it is. Master Relic Hunter. Don't call me Junior. But where's the main one at? There we go. So we're doing... the Crystal Reborn, maybe? Yeah. So I got Bloop back out. Sorry that took so long, everybody. I'm actually a little tired. So we need to go to the Pillars of Fate. Oh, okay, so it's right here in Shadowmoon Valley.
King's honor, friend.
You know, it might actually just be quicker to... Shazgul. Yeah, I think her little hovel is like right there.
Well
so
met.
let's fly there and see.
Go with honor.
Sorry, just reading some guild chat there. Alright. So I like that Tormach is kind of small. Yeah, we're right here. Excellent. Oh, now that is adorable. That is adorable. Oh my gosh, that is so cute. Find the missing artificer. Oh, I ran past him. Oh, he's not missing. He's toast. Oh no. Alright. Read the Artificer's Journal. My father called the stone the Dream of Argus, though I've come to understand it has been known by other names in the past. It was a crystal of great power capable of sustaining an entire village on its energy alone. Some say it was a gift passed on by our family by the Naru during the exodus from Argus. A connection that would explain its fabled power. Such speculation is for naught, however, since the crystal has been broken for as long as I can remember. The shards of the dream, as I call them, appear as powerless as any of the latent crystals found in the deep mines of Shadowmoon. I continue to seek a means of rejoining them in hopes that one day the Dream of Argus can be reborn, and that the Draenei people can use it to flourish on our home of Draenor. On a prospecting mission with some of the local Rangari, I happened upon a small enclave of Shadowmoon orcs who were investigating the same mineral deposits. In idle discussion, the orcs spoke of rituals that they used to fuse smaller crystals together into large structures that can be stored with magical energy. I never held a previous interest in the Shadow Moon Orcs' strange magics, but it seems it may hold the key to restoring the Dream of Argus. I must investigate this further. The Prelate Council has denied my request for an envoy to be sent to the Shadow Moon Orcs. They believe such an investigation to be folly, and that I am simply desperate to restore a broken relic. They cannot force me to stay, however. On the morrow, I will strike out on my own, in hopes that the Shadow Moon will be willing to assist me in my efforts. I have traveled for days and have yet to come upon an orc of the Shadow Moon clan. Though there had been a noticeable lapse in trade with the orcs, we were unaware at how reclusive they had recently become. It is clear I must make the perilous trek up the western cliffs. I can see the massive stone monoliths carved with the runes of their clan looming above the plateaus. I must seek the Shadow Moon there. It appears that the Shadow Moon have withdrawn into their fortifications, though for what reason I am unsure. As I reached the top of the cliffs, I could see the members of their clan gathered in numbers I have never seen before in one place. The orcs acted strange, however they were not unfriendly. They called this place the Pillars of Fate, and it appeared as if they were readying some great magical rituals. When questioning about the purpose of the rituals or the recent reclusiveness of their clans, the orcs only offered cryptic responses. They did seem to be willing to discuss their methods of crystal reconstruction. An orc that was tending to some crystal structure of unknown purpose directed me to one called Lore Stonefist. She was a warrior of the Shadow Moon, as I understood it, and showed a particular affinity for the crystals native to the land. I was told she spent most of her time in the crystal cave to the north of the encampment. There, she studied the native crystals for ways to improve their potential abilities. I will seek her there. Stonefist was a tall and imposing woman. Her brutish features belied her intelligence, and I was quite surprised at how knowledgeable she was when we discussed the restoration of the crystal. She boasted that with the help of the Shadow Moon's magic, she could recombine any crystal to be as flawless as it would have been in nature. I would need to enlist the help of two other orcs in the camp in order to accomplish this: Vok Blacktongue and Nakaro Soulsplinter. Blacktongue was a high ritualist of Shadow Moon and a master rune carver. The ritual required a precise arrangement of runes en route to the unique nature of my crystal. We would require the work of an expert. She mentioned that the orc found in one of the rune master's huts in the southern part of the camp. They could be identified by the standing stones surrounding the structure as well as the floating rune stones above. The other, coarse Soul Splitter, may be more difficult to locate. A reclusive hermit, Soul Splitter preferred to spend his time out of sight of the living. It is said, however, that he can often be seen overlooking the camp below. Often be seen among the graves upon the high hill overlooking the camp below. There he would commune with the dead ancestors, whom it is said he preferred over to his living brethren. I have managed to locate the two orcs, and they have agreed to assist myself and Stonefist. I will admit that their magic is strange to me, but I am mostly ignorant of these things. If their magic will help in restoring the Dream of Argus, then it is far from me to question it. Oh, seeker of knowledge. We located an empty cave on a terrace overlooking the Shadow Moon's great keep, Anguish Fortress, and under the instruction of Stonefist, I began constructing an altar. With the combined knowledge of Draenei artificing and Shadow Moon mystic rune carving, we should be able to create a device capable of combining any crystal into its original form. The Dream of Argus will be reborn. Apexis crystals, okay. Construction continues on the altar device. However, my allies appear to be growing restless. Some unknown force is stirring amongst the Shadow Moon, and they grow more hostile by the day. The orcs assisting me constantly argue in their language that I do not understand, and I fear they may not wish... stop attacking me. And I fear... Okay. I will continue to work, despite the growing tension. The fate of the Draenei may very well rest on this crystal. The device is nearly complete, though I am growing concerned with my presence among the Shadow Moon. The clans seem to be mobilizing an army, and I can see their sorcerers conjuring foul beings from the Forbidden Realms. I'm beginning to feel like a prisoner here among the pillars. I can only hope that the Shadow Moon will let me return to the Draenei once my mission is complete. I've been betrayed. We had completed the device, but before I was able to activate it and restore the crystal, the orcs turned on me. Stonefist struck the blow, which left me broken and useless at the foot of the device. I could only watch as each took a piece of the crystal for themselves before I was dragged away. I now sit chained to the base of a heavy runestone, awaiting my fate. My only wish now is to see my people again one last time. Aww. General recounts the story of Matoon's attempt to restore them. Okay. In his quest to restore the dream of Argus, Matoon enlisted the help of 3 orcs. These same orcs betrayed him. Okay. So you don't actually have to like read all of that if you don't want to, but alright. So even though he's little, he still like thumps around. Ooh, free skin.
I need to target something first.
I'm still working on learning how to use my mouse, so I've rebinded some of my keys down here to the mouse buttons on the side of the mouse. Lord Stonefist. The Shadow Moon will break you. Nope. Ooh. You going down, girl. Ooh, rough crystal shard. This appears to be one of the shards of the dream that Matoon called him. Dream of Argus, the second fragment. The second orc that Matoon mentioned was a master rune carver and sorcerer. He should be located somewhere in the main camp. She mentioned that the orc could normally be found in one of the rune master's huts in the southern part of the camp. They could be identified by the standing stones. Okay. So this area that we're getting ready to go into is actually another level 100 level 100 Apexis crystal area. So I technically could have grabbed the another what am I thinking of, contract. Oops, wrong button. So all of these, and you get points by, like if you're on the quest, like you can, of course you get points by killing them, and these little pillars you can knock them over. Ooh, and there is a rare up there.
That's still Richard.
Oh, he feared me. Or she did. I need to move that back down there. Whoop, that is the wrong spot. There we go. Alright, now I'm better. Alright.
That ability